Doc, can Anneka beat the clock?
Hello there and welcome to another challenge. This week we're in central London. At the moment we're going over Westminster Bridge. We're looking for St Thomas's Hospital, one of the oldest and most famous teaching hospitals in London. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's it there. This is where we want to go. Now, all we've been told so far is that we've got to go up to the 7th floor and look for someone called Danielle Healy. Hello.
Right.
What have we got here?
Are you coming in?
Delivery suite. Babies. This is a certain baby feel to this. Hi, I'm sorry to intrude like this. Do you know who Danielle Healy is or what's going on?
She's one of our babies in the unit, in the perimeter
Is
baby
she?
unit.
We've just been told to come in and find her and all will be revealed.
Oh,
Are we allowed
you
in?
need, yes, you need to.
Really?
You have to be allowed.
So this is the
in, I think.
premature baby unit?
It's through here.
Right. The plot thickens. We thought it was a nurse we were looking for. I'm looking for Danielle Healy.
She's just across the way.
Hello. Is this Danielle? Are you her parents?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her, Martin. When was Danielle born?
1st of May.
1st of May. So we're now July.
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
7
she's
weeks.
been in here. Oh, look. Look. This is outrageous. Oh, sorry, Danielle. Can I just take that? Danielle Healy is finally going home as a leaving present to give her the first copy of Tommy's Tape, a collection of children's songs and rhymes performed by celebrities. Sorry. P.S. The first copy hasn't been made yet, nor the other 9,999, which you need to produce for her leaving party on Monday at 1 o'clock. Oh, what do you think about that then? I'll just have a snooze and let you know later. This is Ian Ferguson, who is actually responsible for setting us this challenge in the first place, a consultant obstetrician here at St Thomas's. And you've engineered this whole campaign. And seeing little Billy here really focuses what the problem's all about, isn't it?
I think your heart just, has to go out when you see little babies like this, doesn't it? It's so extraordinary. If you look at those tiny little fingers, you feel you've got to do whatever you can to make this baby live. But in a way, more than that, it's about preventing these little babies being born so early.
So is this the first time anyone's taken this on as a research subject?
I think as a general challenge, yes. Lots of people in this country and, of course, in the States and Europe have looked at various aspects of prematurity and poor fetal growth. But to really draw all those things together has never been done before.
How many babies actually don't make it, Ian?
In a unit like this, where we're delivering 4,000 babies a year, we would reckon on perhaps 400 being born prematurely, and almost exactly 10%, about 40 of those babies will die. So almost every week of the year, a baby dies in this unit from prematurity. Perhaps the other thing one has to recognise is that a lot of these mothers have had an awful lot of difficulty getting pregnant in the first place, and this may be the only chance they're going to have of a live and well baby. Now that means absolutely everything to them. I don't think their babies are more special, everybody's baby is special, but somehow it makes it more of a challenge for us to succeed.
It was very, very difficult getting pregnant in the first place, and we thought, once I'd actually managed to get pregnant and we got over that hurdle, then things would be better because we'd had all the bad luck we thought we would get. And I hoped desperately that we'd avoid all this and that they would go far enough so that they wouldn't need all this.
She had a dream of how things ought to be, you know, whereas as it turned out, born 3 months premature, and you've got all the worries about whether you're actually going to have a baby to take home at all. And all the dreams of the way it was meant to be all go down the pan, and it's quite upsetting, particularly having taken so long to even get into the situation.
It's a long, long journey for you, isn't it? We're just down the corridor in an office within the hospital at the headquarters for the whole appeal. As you can see, there's paraphernalia anywhere. There's even a Tommy's potty here. And I've just grabbed a desk here because what they have a list of very loyal supporters, and I'm just going through the list of some of the people, some of the celebrities who've helped them in the past. Everyone in the office, we need some inspiration here. Lots of good songs. Nellie the Elephant.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. Just trying Jean Boat now. If we could just get... Is Jean there? Jean, it's Anneka Rice here.
Ah, Anneka, hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm fine. I haven't seen you in the greengrocers for a long time.
No, how's the river?
Oh, it's fine. Sorry, we always have chats like this. Jean, I wonder if you can help me. You know Tommy's campaign?
Yes.
Because I've just seen on their list of loyal supporters, you are one of them.
Yes.
We've actually been given a lovely challenge by them, which is to produce, by Monday, a selection of children's songs and nursery rhymes.
Okay.
As a sort of nursery rhyme tape that can then be sold and raise money for the fund. Are you around this weekend?
Well, I am actually, because I've just come back from Chichester for the weekend.
Oh, well, listen, it would be... I'm starting from scratch, so I've no idea where we're going to be or where we're going to... We've got to record it somewhere.
Well, you know the best one in the world, of course, I could recommend you. Only this week, because it's Paul McCartney's 50th birthday, I saw this smashing programme.
Oh, George
With
Martin. Oh, did you see the South Bank show?
Yes, I loved it.
I know.
He's a genius. So
Would he do it, do you think?
Why don't you ring him?
He's a bit sort of famous, isn't he?
Well, yes, of
Mind
course.
you, I suppose you are, really.
Well, not very bad.
No, but he's... I mean, you know, the Beatles producers a bit kind of like,
Go
you know...
on, give him a ring.
Hello?
Hello?
Is George Martin there?
Who's calling?
It's Anneka Rice.
Hello.
Is that George Martin?
Yes, speaking.
George Martin, I'm so sorry to do this to you. It's Anneka Rice here from the BBC Challenge programme. I'm desperate, George, and you're the only record producer I've ever heard of.
Well, say flattering, Anneka.
I'm not big in the music business. I have to come clean at this moment.
Well, what do you think I can do for you?
Well, I don't know anything about producing a collection of songs for a tape that's going to be sold in the shops.
Yeah.
We've got to get together a whole load of people to actually perform,
Right.
but presumably musicians and arrangers and goodness knows what.
Studios and so on, yeah.
Studios, that's a good one, George. I'm glad you're on the board because I'm not. And I'm desperate, and I just wondered if there was anywhere, if you were in London over the weekend or today, or you know.
Oh, you want to do it now, do you?
I want to do it now,
So, when do you want to actually have it finished by?
Monday.
Monday?
Having completely performed it, run the copies off and everything.
Oh, my God. I can see that you really like doing things the hard way. Let me put my thinking cap on, and
Right.
I think today's Friday.
Today's Friday. I mean, are you in London today?
I'm in London today.
Could you, in principle, help? Or perhaps even if you can't help,
I'd
just
love
give me
to
some
help.
advice?
I'd love to help. Let me ring around a few people. First of all,
Right.
I have to find about the studio. I think
Haven't you got a studio?
Well, yeah, well, Air Studios in London. I think it's this Saturday, but I think we've got some time on Sunday.
Right.
But let me ring around.
Okay.
Shall we meet up?
Could we meet up, George? I'm a bit in love with you just from the South Bank show, so I'm not sure I'll be able to control my emotions when I actually see you in the flesh.
Flatterer.
I know, I'm doing my best here. I'm desperate.
I tell you, the feeling's very mutual.
Oh, I think this is going to be a wonderful challenge, George.
Let me get myself organised.
Okay, George.
I'll talk to you
Oh,
later.
you're wonderful. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.
I'm completely in love with this man. Have you ever met George Martin? He sounds fantastic. Now listen, everyone. Any inspiration? Names, songs?
What about Bob Geldof?
Kim Wilde?
Shakespeare's sister and...
Beverly Craven? She's just had a baby.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Alison Moyet? She's had children.
What about Lisa Stansfield?
Kirsty MacColl? Oh, and Prince as well. So he's playing in Earl's Course at the moment, so we know he's in the country.
It's a bit funky for a nursery rhyme tape.
Name Cherry?
I think we've done very well here. I've got about 30 people to try, so let's get going. Before we go and see George, we've got to start thinking about how we can produce 10,000 cassettes at very short notice and over a weekend, which sounds pretty impossible. Now, in the first series, we had a challenge that also involved producing cassettes. We had to produce some sound cassettes for the blind. Can you remember, what was the company who did it then?
CBS.
Is it CBS?
Yeah, in Soho.
Let's go there. You can never get out of this wretched traffic. I know also what's just up here is Foyle's the bookshop. Do you think we ought to go and get some nursery rhyme books or something?
Some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the business, isn't it, Dave? Look. Diddle diddle dumpling my son John.
Oh,
Went to
that's
bed
good.
with his stockings on.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Got problems if he's wearing stockings in the first place. Okay, Dave, where's CBS? Where was it? Do you know where CBS is?
CBS Records.
Yeah.
CBS is now Sony.
Is it?
Yes.
When did
It's
that
up on the
happen?
other corner. They bought them out a while back.
Oh, no one told us. Hi. So where's CBS? What happened to that?
Well, it's still here.
It's just different name, right. Can I talk to someone about a challenge we're doing? We need to get hold of some cassettes produced in a very short period of time. Is this reception?
Which part are you after?
No idea. Someone just said come up here.
Oh, right. Oh, no.
What's going on?
Hello.
What am I doing here? Hello.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Don't leave me.
Oh, no, can you help? 'Cause I think I just come off at the wrong floor. Who's Jonathan Morris? Oh, he's next. Hello, you're Jonathan Morris. Just been told to come and find you because you press green lights. We've got to produce a cassette this weekend of nursery rhymes for a charity.
Right.
To be available and to be dished out and taken to shops to sell by Monday. And
You like
we
to make
need
things difficult.
10,000 copies done this weekend. Well, we haven't even made the thing yet, so we've got to make it over the next 2 days.
So you need a studio.
I think we're okay on Sunday, George said, didn't he?
Matthew, I've got a little problem, and I'm hoping that you can help me. Do you have any studio time on Saturday?
Jonathan,
Right.
you star.
Now, what do we need next?
Well, look,
We
I need 10,000 cassettes.
You need 10,000 cassettes. Lionel, hi. I'm all right, but I've got a little problem. You'll need the master tape by Sunday night. Well, we've got the studio time. Now, you're going to tell me that you haven't got any artwork or anything like that?
Nothing.
Dave, have you got a minute?
Hello, Dave.
Hello, hi.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. And that's Simon.
Hi, Simon.
So, Anneka, tell us your problems.
Right, yeah, have you got all day? Well, we've got to produce a cassette of children's nursery rhymes.
There's one firm in particular that I use all the time called F14.
Right.
Who have an in-house cartoonist. One of the partners is a cartoonist.
Oh, brilliant.
So he would be ideal.
Do you have artist-wise on your books?
Who
You
do we
said
have?
hopefully.
Who do we have artist-wise?
Because
Well,
we've got to actually get all the singers and the musicians and everything.
Well, we've got Paul Young. But
He'd be great. Yes,
but
we'd
I know
like
he's
him.
away at the moment.
Oh, is he?
Let me give Beverly Craven a call. I was just wondering if you'd be interested in participating.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, Beverly, what a star. Thank you so much. We will put you firmly now at the top of our list. And, you know, that's really great because now we've got something really good we can build on. It's absolutely pouring. The buggy.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering.
Come on, boys. Look at us here. Super Buggy has really come into its own. We're warm, we're dry, it's wonderful. Nelly the elephant packed a trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a trumpety trum, 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 trum. Nelly the elephant packed a trunk. Look at this weather. We are completely trapped in the buggy now. George Martin's studio is just round the corner. We're just waiting for this complete downpour to end, so we're trying to compose ourselves so that when we go and meet him for the first time, we look as if we know what we're doing. We're professional record producers here. I can't get out. It's a great buggy, this. It's nothing like those spontaneous, spur of the moment exits. Oh, well done, Martin. So good. Oh, God, this is jumpy. We don't look up for the job at all, do we? Okay, hello, Mr. Martin. I've always been a great fan of yours.
Fourth floor?
Seventh.
No, you don't get the fourth.
Oh, right. There aren't 7 floors. Here we are. Hi, it's George Martin here. There he is. There's our man, George. Hi.
I know why you picked on me. Because I'm mad.
Hello.
How nice to see you.
So much. Thank you so much.
I don't know if we'll make it.
Oh,
we'll
no,
try.
it's a nightmare so far. This is Martin, Dave.
Hello. How do you do?
We have been on the scrounge for a few ideas.
Oh,
on the
right.
way
Oh, good.
here.
Are we going to talk about that?
We can.
Please.
Is this a good time? What are you doing at the moment?
They're just doing something on the desk. We can go into the studio if you like.
Sorry,
My
George.
God, what have we got there?
There is every single children's song known to man, I
That's
think,
very
in that
impressive.
pile.
Magic flute.
I know, the lot. Nursery rhymes, I mean, everything.
Okay.
It's just a question of knowing where to start.
Well,
and what you like working with.
okay. I think pure nursery rhymes work best very, very simply.
Yeah.
I think what I'm looking for amongst some of the artists is to do something what I call children's songs rather than nursery rhymes.
Sort of Nelly
Yeah.
style.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I told you about Right Said Fred.
No.
Oh, yeah, I've got... You know Right Said Fred?
Yes.
Oh, well, they're a super group. And
Yes.
I originally thought of doing Nelly the Elephant with them, but they said they'd... I discussed it with them, and they said they can come in on Sunday,
Yeah.
but they do need about 3 or 4 hours. And I said, well, I can't afford that time. But then I worked it out. If we work here with everybody else, we can give them another studio.
Lovely.
It's a nice little chunk.
So that's a possibility. Teddy Bear's Picnic.
You know, you really should sing something else.
George.
How can you lumber me, Anneka,
Easily.
with this without you doing something
It's the
yourself?
same every week on this programme. We'll have to get someone to sing that.
Yeah, you.
Let's go and have a cup of tea and
Okay.
we'll make a
We'll sort it
definitive
out.
list.
Hi, this is Bethany from S.D-W. I'm phoning up on behalf of George Martin.
We're short of some woodwind players.
Oh, don't worry. No, it was just a thought. It would have been lovely if she could have done it.
The thing is, we're still short for keyboard player.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We're still looking for a cello player.
I think he'd like Teddy Bear's Picnic.
And we'd love you to come and drum.
We've still got a lot of calls out and a lot of people have yet to come back to us to confirm, but definites are Julia Fordham, Right Said Fred, Sam Brown, who's coming with Herbie Flowers, who's going to play the tuba, which should be great fun. As you know, we've got Beverly Craven, Jean Boat, Paul Nicholas, Rolf Harris is in Australia, so cross that one out, Jason Connery, Phil Collins is in the States, Maureen Lippman, Joanna Lumley, Jason Donovan's in the Seychelles recording his new video, lucky him, I say, Nanette Newman and her daughter Emma Forbes, Pam Ayres, Sonia. So things are really looking good, and as I say, we've still yet to hear from other people, including the girls from Birds of a Feather, but Martin assures me he's got very strong contacts in that department. There we go, F14 outrageous. Hello.
Hi. Bob.
Bob, hi, nice to see you.
Phil.
Phil, good to see you. What lovely offices. Good view.
Bill's our cartoonist, so he's going to be working with us on the project.
So will you do all the illustrations?
I'll do all the illustrations. And I've gathered some samples together of type of cassettes that you can do. It's like a double cassette. It's packed in a way that you've only got one cassette inside.
Right.
And, as you can see, we can get a booklet inside.
Ah.
The booklet is the main part for us, I mean, the most difficult part.
Right.
And obviously, if there's 8 tracks on, it will be designed one way. If there's 24 tracks on, another. So the sooner we know roughly how many...
Certainly between 20 and 30. I think that's very specific, personally.
Between 20 and 30. What can you give me right now, apart from Nelly the Elephant?
I'll give you the title, Thomas Tape.
Thomas Tape. I need to give you a list of things I need.
OK, we'll make a definitive decision that by lunchtime tomorrow we will give you the words.
Right.
We will just choose the words and then everyone will have to stick to them.
Right.
OK. The poor old Bob and Phil there, I think we've certainly ruined their weekend. They've got hours and hours and hours of painstaking work to do, but the frustrating thing for them is, because they'd really like to start right now, is that so far we've only given them Nelly, and there's a limit to what you can do with Nelly. We're going back to George now, and hopefully we can firm up some of the other songs and feed some more information back to Bob and Phil. It's just round here.
Oh, hello, Anna.
What's this?
Yeah,
Big
no.
Bad Wolf. Oh, wonderful.
Well, this is Sonia's one.
Sonia. Oh, she's going to definitely do Who's Afraid.
Graham's doing the score.
We just don't really know what key to do it in yet.
You don't know Richard Myhill?
Hello,
Hello,
Richard.
nice to see you.
Nice to
And
see
Richard's
you.
doing the score for Ugly Duckling. Now, you know we're doing the thing with the 3 girls and the Birds of a Feather?
I'm very sensitive about those girls.
Oh, which...
The girls from Birds of a Feather.
Why?
Because when Martin's not working on Challenge, he works with them.
And
I'm very
perhaps he knows their
jealous.
keys, does he?
I'm very jealous because there was
Oh,
one
really?
week when he couldn't do a challenge, and you know why? He was with them. But anyway, we're trying to be mature about this.
So the only
Okay.
problem with that is...
But make it very high, much higher. It's now 8:15. It stopped raining, which is good news. We thought we'd hit Theatreland now, and got a bit of an idea. Hi, sorry about this. Can I just pop in for a minute? Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Jolly good. Now, for those of you who haven't seen Joseph, you are presumably the cast of children that take part in the show every night. Is that right? Yeah. We're doing one of our mad challenges. We were wondering whether Philip would help us. Do you think he would? Is he nice? Yeah. Where's his dressing room? Is it down here? Oh, is it down there? Well, I think this looks like the dressing room. You can see suddenly we're into the thick pile carpet. Hello? Philip? Philip? This is definitely his dressing room. This is so rude of us. Look, there's the coat of many colours. Have a quick look. We oughtn't to be in here, so... Oh, look, there's a whole sitting room through here. This is pretty cushy, isn't it, for a dressing room? Philip, I'm sorry about this. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Oh, dear, sorry about this.
How are you?
Well,
Nice
first
to
of all,
see you.
may I just say what incredibly nice dressing room you have. Excuse me.
Well, thank you. It's only just been decorated,
It's
but...
I can almost smell the paint.
Yeah.
And Philip, I just wondered if you could do us a huge favour. We're at some studios just round the corner, and we're compiling some nursery rhymes and children's songs for a tape, which is
Right.
going to be sold to boost funds for Tommy's campaign.
Yeah.
To raise money for research into premature babies.
Okay.
And I wondered whether, if you've got any voice left after all your cavorting around, you could help us out with a song or a ditty or something like that. Thank you very much, Philip.
Okay, a pleasure.
We are doing a challenge, and we have got to, this weekend, produce a tape of nursery rhymes for a charity for research into premature babies and to help fund research for that. And I wondered if
we would do
you
one.
were-
Okay, which one did you have in mind?
Well, look, it's up to you. But the one I thought is the Runaway Train. What about Teddy
The runaway train came down in the Daventry Blue.
So why don't we drink him down the track? This is what we're
I think we better rehearse this, fellas.
Yeah, we have to rehearse it.
We feel we've had a really good day today, but that cassette still needs that je ne sais quoi. So we thought we'd go for the big time now. We're going to go from Mr. Unobtainable himself, Prince. Do you know where the stage door is?
Stage door. Go straight down to the end of the building.
Yeah.
Turn right, you'll see a ramp go up and a ramp go down. If you take the ramp going up,
Thank
take
you
it
very
straight.
much.
All right.
See you. So far, so good. I think we're in there, chaps. What do you think? It's going to be a double. If you could do a children's version of Purple Rain or something, I think it would be enchanting. Lovely for the children. Hi there.
What can we do for you?
We're doing one of our challenges.
Yeah.
And we've got to produce this nursery rhyme tape, and we wondered if Prince would like to sing Teddy Bear's Picnic on it, or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
All right.
What do you rate the chances?
Very slim at the moment. Hang on, I'll find out for you.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. We just wondered if Prince would help us with a challenge we're doing, which is wondering whether he could sing Teddy Bear's Picnic for us or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Not today, either Saturday or Sunday.
Come on. Just her, just her. She's been gone a long time, though.
I think we're going to get thrown out.
I knew it was a bad idea.
It was your idea.
So what's he like then?
Oh, it went really well. I mean, the breaking point came because we couldn't decide on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Teddy Bear's Picnic, but it was really, really good.
Oh, brilliant. So is he going to do it?
No. Hi there, Jason. Hello, thank you so much. This is heroic of you at such an early hour.
3 little kittens, they lost their mittens, and they began to cry. Meow. We smell a rat close by.
I think that's great.
dear.
How do you feel, Jason?
I think it's very clear.
I think, no, yeah, I think it just needs to be more specific. I've got one further idea.
What? Lost your mittens? You naughty kittens. Then you shall have no pie.
I think that's very good. I think you should hear that.
We smell a rat close by.
Thank you,
Anyway,
Jason.
right, thanks
well
very
done.
much,
That's
yeah.
terrific.
All
So who
right.
have we got next?
Ladies. The daft things you do. No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice
Well?
to see you. I loved your programme.
There was a young man of Dundee who sat down with a bump on a wasp. When asked if he hurt, it said, "No, not a bit. You can do it again if you like."
That's great. I think we'd have no problem with that one, Maureen.
I think copyright-wise, you'd be absolutely fine.
Oh, I wish I'd looked after me teeth and spotted the perils beneath. All the toffees I chewed and the sweet, sticky food. Oh, I wish I'd looked after me teeth. She went to the cobbler's to buy him some shoes. But when she came back, he was reading the news. She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat. But when she came back, he was feeding the cat.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, goody.
What are you going to do?
I thought I'd do the Jabberwock. Is that all right?
We're just off to see our poor designers now, who are really having a tough time out of all of this. If you remember when we saw them yesterday, they said that the deadline for all the finalised words was this morning. And we've already let them down on that. As you've just seen from the last recording sessions, the words and the choice of songs even are changing all the time, so we can't let them have a definitive version at all. So I don't think I'm going to be very popular.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub bird, and shun the Frumia's bandersnatch.
This is as far as we've got at the moment, but I've just come from... Maureen's just done her version of Old Mother Hubbard, and again, the words aren't quite the same.
The words have changed, have they?
1, 2, 1, 2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker-snack.
This is a nightmare for you, isn't it?
Well, shall I tell you what we've done and
Yeah.
then see what happens next?
If you just give it a bit of voice level,
Okay.
then we'll go for it.
We've got Nellie leaving, Tommy on there. Laughing policeman here, just as an example.
Wonderful.
The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat.
Shall we be very rash and make a decision here and now that we'll just use the first verse of every song or poem? The most famous bit of every song.
I think that would work.
Okay, good idea. Fine.
Good.
That gives something to do, won't it?
So we'll start again now?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Phil.
No problem, it's okay.
Hello! Reunited at last. Your boy.
Hello, Martin. Hello, Martin.
I've been so jealous. Well, I mean, we have to settle this, I think. Because it's been going on a couple of years now.
I think. It's fine.
We could share him, I suppose.
We'll have the lower half, if that's all. If we've got to split him.
Just doing your rattling, I'm going to do.
This is Louis.
Hello, Louis.
He's been practicing his oinks and his moves.
Well, this
And
is my
is
son who was
Andrew.
born in St Thomas's.
Oh, very
Spent
topical.
his life, first day of his life in the special care unit, that one.
Will I get a red light or anything, or shall I just bash on?
Martin, what are you going to do?
Pigs, cows, lambs.
Pig, lamb with a bar here and a bar, but sheep. Sheep.
I'm the dolly on the dust cart. I can see you're not impressed. I'm fixed above the driver's cab with wire across my chest. The dustman, see, he noticed me going in the grinder, and he fixed me on the lorry. I don't know if that was kinder.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O.
With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink, buck buck here and a buck buck there, here buck there, buck everywhere, buck buck, moo moo here and a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a baba here and a baba there, here a baba, everywhere a baba. Oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink, buck buck here and a buck buck there, here buck there, buck everywhere, buck buck, moo moo here and a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm,
Hi. I've still got hot vocal cords.
Have you? Oh,
hot from the
really?
Palladium, yeah? You feel the heat from there?
How's the show?
Good, fab.
Very
Excellent.
good.
Excellent.
We dug these out.
Great.
Is that,
This is the
is
one.
that what you were talking
This is-
about?
No, I'm sorry, this is wrong.
Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie.
Once a mouse, a frog, and a little red hen together kept a house. The frog was the laziest of frogs, and lazier still was the mouse.
The runaway train came down the track and she blew. Woo, woo. The runaway train came down the track and she blew. The runaway train came down the track, the whistle wild and the throttle back. She blew.
That's the end of the first day's recording, and it's been quite a day. George and I
quite a day.
sitting here, drained, taking stock of what we've done and what
Done
we've still
quite a lot,
got to do.
haven't we?
So what is your job now as a producer? What do you do now?
Well, I'm going to listen to a lot of the stuff now and actually pick out the masters, because we took several takes of different things
Yes.
and put them all together tonight, because I won't have time tomorrow. We've got so much music to do tomorrow.
Yes, I think by the time we've got 40 children here tomorrow as the choir and all the artists and the musicians, it's going to make today look like a picnic.
Yes, a teddy bear's picnic.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd forgotten about that.
No,
George.
I haven't.
Go down to the woods today, you better in disguise. For everywhere, wherever there was, he's gathered there for something, 'cause today's the day the teddy bears have Big. Thank you so much.
Mrs.
Oh,
Patricia,
come on,
this is
it's not
Tony.
that bad.
It is. It's horrible.
Like the oink lady in the middle. And we have the moo on the right and the quack on the left.
So to Phil, to do this illustration, these are the spaces that we're going to put types, so make sure that everything he does doesn't interfere with that.
Excuse me, I can see a bit of an owl and a pussycat lurking over here.
Just drying. Just being complete.
Phil.
That's wonderful. And there, look, you see, there's Tommy.
Little
That's
Tommy.
the character.
What are we doing there?
3 little fishes, what about them?
Have I heard some awful news that it's been dropped?
We're not doing it.
Well, look, just by coincidence, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little fishes here.
Bob's face. He's so resigned, that's what's so lovely. Teddy Bear's Picnic.
Right.
Bit of a new one.
Who did the Teddy Bear's Picnic?
Me, I've got to do it. Good morning. Well, I bet you've never seen Oxford Street looking quite so empty. It's very early Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day. The designers have been working flat out all through the night. Here at the studios, it really is the calm before the storm. The musicians have started to arrive. They're setting up their instruments, and Beverly Craven is first on.
Actually, the stuff we did yesterday, but most of it is dead, so we're just trying to, we'll have to adjust all our levels anyway.
Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Is this wee one?
This is the family, yes.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's lovely. So you ready for this?
Yes, I am, yeah. Hi.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. If that diamond ring turns brass, Daddy's gonna buy you a looking glass. If that looking glass gets broke, Daddy's gonna buy you a billy goat. If that billy goat won't pull, Daddy's gonna buy you a cotton bull. If that cotton bull fall down, you'll still be the sweetest little baby in town.
Sweet, isn't it?
Oh, sweet. That's the understatement of the century. It's fabulous.
We're going to be very quiet, yeah?
Prepare for total chaos now. We're about to meet the Finchley Choir who've come to help us. Hi, gang.
No, not a bit.
This is your room. Is this big enough? Yeah. Shall I pass them to you and you feed them back?
That's where they come in. Now, quack, get out of here. Quack, get out. Quack, get out. Quack, quack, get out of here.
She went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a very unhappy chip.
As you know, we're totally unrehearsed and...
Temporary halt in arrangements. They're all going to the loo. just have the second verse?
Serious problems in there now. We're overrunning quite badly. As you could see in the studio, it's just full of people, and they're trying to do in, say, half an hour what it would normally take a day or possibly 2 days to do. So we're running behind time with Julia's ugly duckling. Paul Nicholas is due to arrive in 4 minutes. I think I can safely say at this moment it's all going horribly. Do you know what?
It's my showbiz aura.
I saw you in that mirror.
My
Look,
magnetism.
look, I'm not going mad.
There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown.
Well, you know what they give me to sing, don't you? They give me the frog song to sing, so it's perfect.
Very apt, isn't
Very apt.
I'm not such an ugly duckling.
We are now half an hour behind schedule, so
Are you?
I'm very sorry about that.
All right, then.
But we'll just have to hang loose and see how
Hang
it
loose.
goes.
Well, I'm good at
hang
that.
Loose is,
Yeah,
I know
okay,
you're
baby.
very good at
Hang
it.
loose, okay?
Not a quack, not a waddle or a quack, but a glide and a whistle and a snowy white flag and a hair sewn over and high. Say, who's an ugly duckling? Not I.
Ta-da! Right, said oh, Mike's here as well. Hi. Good to see you.
Last time I saw
very
you,
much.
I was serving you pasta in the depot and you didn't tip too well, I remember.
How embarrassing.
No, you were fine.
I
I'm just
brought a
joking.
fiver
Cheap
with
joke.
me.
I've got
a fiver
It's
with
a
you,
deal,
which
it's
you
a
get
deal.
if you do your song right. Is that true?
Yeah, that was about 3 years ago.
Well, times have changed, haven't they? Serving pasta.
now. No,
Is
exactly.
that right?
Yeah, I was working as a waiter there when you used to eat there once twice.
Well, swipe me.
Well, swipe me, knock me down with a
Swipe
feather.
Studio one's a bit full at the moment, so
We're in the
I'm
other
just
one,
going to
aren't we?
take you along
Yeah,
to Studio 2
fine.
and you can
Okay.
get set up.
Boom, boom, boom. Frog. Win or lose. I see.
Well, let's have that again.
You've got the cool air-conditioned studio.
Nice.
We all stand together.
This is Anne Dudley, who's arranging Nellie the Elephant
And the Laughing Policeman.
Laughing Policeman, thank you very much. And who's this?
This is my little prem baby.
She was actually born premature.
She was 7 weeks early, and she's now 10 weeks. And look at her now.
Hello.
So you're doing it live then? All the recordings live? Are you very brave of you.
We want swinging type dangling music.
Well,
In the key of K. Can you do that for me?
Certainly, sir.
Win or lose. Oh. Sorry. Start again. Start again. It's going very well. Win or lose, sink or swim. One thing is certain, we'll never give in.
B flat together, I'm going home. They hate B flats, musicians, because they don't, well, guitarists have the limited ability of this one, because they don't like playing difficult notes.
I have to say, we are now very close to a very major disaster. We've got real problems with the frog song. In about 4 minutes flat, we're going to lose most of the orchestra. Right Said Fred are busy rehearsing in Studio 2.
Radio.
Hi there. And Sonia, poor thing, doesn't know the music or the words to Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf, so she's found an empty room round the corner and she's busy learning that. All in all, musically, we're about an hour and a half behind. Come through, my dear.
Just going for a wee-wee.
Oh, please, let's get on. As far as the actual design's
share that with
concerned, thank you very much. We're very pleased to know that. He's just gone for a quick wee-wee. As far as the design's concerned, they're tearing their hair out because of all the changes we've made. We've altered the layout and the order and everything like that. They are now seriously behind about 2 hours. They've actually missed the first deadline for the printers. So all in all...
Win or lose, sink or swim. One thing is certain, we'll never give in. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we all stand together. We all stand together.
Many thanks, folks.
Well, can I just go?
Wonderful Herbie, who's come with his tuba. Good reef, man.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la.
You look as if you've got a problem.
We got Mike Reed in there, and he's doing "Oh My Old Man's and Dustman," Skibble style. You know, like the Vipers, and Lonnie Donegan.
Got it.
So I want a beery group of men singing the chorus.
Oh, don't do that. I'll stand there with a mug of tea. How does the chorus go, George?
What about "My old man's a dustman,
It's a
he
bit
where the
high.
dustman's at"? You know.
Yes.
Shall we ask that lot in there?
Oi, where's me tiger's head? Everybody shouts 4 foot from his tail.
Have you got any good, strong men who could actually spend a quarter of an hour with me, singing?
Singing.
Sam! Nice to meet you, my pleasure. This is Herbie Flaz.
Yes, we met already.
We did something
so
together once. A
Don't
very
wish to
long
know.
time ago. Thank you very much.
I'm going to run Nellie now.
Are you happy with it?
Oh, ecstatic.
As one can
Yes,
do.
absolutely. I'm going to trump off down the corridor, in fact.
Good, okay.
So see you later.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la.
We're just off to the designers now. Just fingers crossed that that's all going to plan. Oh gosh, they've walked out on us completely. It's not going to plan at all.
Now here's a little story. To tell it is a must.
Hello? Oh, we thought you'd walked out completely.
About an unsung hero that moves away the dust.
How are we doing on the deadline front? Because we're so behind now.
We're probably about 2 hours behind schedule.
Really?
Oh, my old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blinding trousers, and he lives in a council flat.
There we are.
Oh, look, Martin, the way you keep your little tongue out and everything. It's absolutely spot on. That's so sweet.
Oi, where's me tiger's head? 4 foot from his tail.
Is that the 300 pit? No.
Yes.
Yes.
So it goes here, look.
Right. Oh, I see.
Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't stick him in the dustbin. It might be my old dad. Might be my old, might be my old, might be my old dad. All right.
So what's the next stage now, Bob?
Well, as soon as that disc comes back with the artwork, we need
Yes.
to quickly mark it up and then get it down to Condor Litho.
Where are they?
They're down in Bromley, so we need a
Bromley.
bike.
A bike.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la. Long ago there were 3 pigs, little handsome piggy wigs. For the big bad, very bad wolf, they didn't give 3 figs. Number 1 sang songs all day as he built his house with hay.
We have such a nightmare, as you know, with the schedule, which has all gone horribly wrong. I mean, so horribly wrong. We're having to completely now restructure the whole day. What do you think the chances of keeping the children an hour?
We'll have to phone the parents.
Yes.
And ask them to come an hour later to the station to collect them.
Now, do you think we can catch them in time?
Yes, they won't have left home yet, but we'll have to
Sing
make
and
them
dance, 'cause work and play don't mix.
Hello, is that Mr. Dunbar? We're going to be delayed for an hour. We're ringing up all the parents.
Afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Hi there. Is Anneka Rice here?
Tra-la-la-la-la.
I'm afraid we're going to be about 3 hours late with the artwork.
But I think I would have seen everything when I see an elephant fly.
Well, all we can do is try and do our best, isn't it?
Mike, you sound like our kind of man. got a lot of grovelling to do now this thing is running over so badly. And this moment's grovel is the coach driver who brought the children here and who's due to take them back again at 5 o'clock. Hi.
Hello.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Have you been warned?
That's all right. I'm flexible. I don't mind.
This chap is flexible.
To Bombay, a travelling circus came. They bought an intelligent elephant and Nellie was her name. One dark night.
Sam's doing awfully well. Great.
I love her voice. Did you know, actually, that George did the very first recording ever of Nellie the Elephant when this was all grass?
Ah, that makes me really ancient, doesn't it?
When was it?
Mandy Miller, around about 1953, something like
Oh,
that.
not that long.
I was still at school, of course.
Of course. You wore little shorts and long
That's right.
socks.
No, it's true. I guess Mandy Miller must be very grown up by now. But that was the very first
She
recording.
grew up, you never did. That was the difference.
You're probably right. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
The head of the herd was calling far, far away. They met one night in the silver light on the road to Mandalay. So Nellie the elephant packed a trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a trumpety trump, 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 trump.
Go and lie down now.
Keep taking the tablets.
Graham, just make this sound so brilliant that no one notices my voice with you.
No, it'll sound great. It'll sound great.
I'm shaking like a leaf here.
Lance, take this. You haven't heard anything from Annie yet.
Take it.
If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
Good.
I saw a peanut stand, heard a rubber band. I saw a needle that winked its eye. But I think I will have seen everything when I see an elephant fly.
It's now 10:30. We've left George back in London in the studio. He's now mixing the tracks and generally preparing the master. That master has then got to get up to Aylesbury to be duplicated at Sonny.
When I see an elephant fly.
Meanwhile, we're on our way down to Bromley. The artwork has gone down to the repro centre, and the films and the plates are being prepared, and we've got to pick those up and take them onto the printers, which are in Maidstone. Now, I hope you're following all this, because there'll be questions later.
There goes that elephant again.
Here we are, Condor Lido. This is the reproduction centre. There's a body here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Right, thank you. We're winning Mike.
You're Mike. Nice
Yeah,
to
hello.
meet you. Right, this
Nice
is
to meet
Martin
you.
and Dave.
Yeah,
and
hello.
Sorry, we've all got so late, hasn't
That's
it?
all right. Well,
So
we're still
dark out
struggling.
there.
We're still
Are you?
struggling.
I even heard a chocolate drop. I went into a store, saw a bicycle shop. You can't deny the things that you see, but you know there are certain things that just can't be.
This is it, is it?
This is it.
Well hardened,
There you go.
whatever the
Yes.
technical term was. So I literally
ready
just
for you.
pass that
In the
over like that.
box.
Put it over the others.
And you're on your way.
But I think I would have seen everything when I see an elephant fly. Yes, I think I would have seen everything when I see an elephant fly.
I think that's lovely.
It's It's now seriously late. It's very cold in this buggy, I can tell you. To give you an idea of just how behind time we are, yesterday when we made our schedule, we hoped to have the films ready to give to the printers by 7 o'clock this evening, and it's now after midnight. So the poor printers are really going to have to work right through the night, and it's going to be a complete race against the clock to get this project completed in time. You're still awake, Dave? Dave?
Just about. It's pretty desperate, actually.
At 6 o'clock, their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed because they're tired little teddy bears.
Better late than never, I think is what they say in those films. Good evening. Oh gosh, it's good morning now. We're into Monday, so... Hi. Who are you?
Matt Edwards.
Matt. Hi, Anneka.
Hello there.
Martin and Dave.
Hi.
And the first batch, and all I can say is I'm sorry we're so late.
It's only a day late.
Hi.
Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
It's there. Great.
Shall I do it? Put it down?
Put it down.
Right.
Wrap it up, it'll do for the cap. Ooh. Sorry, Anneka.
You had a terrible night of it. I'm so sorry you got everything so late. Poor George Martin was in the studio till 5:30. Oh, look! Doesn't that look fabulous? Oh, it really is lovely. And then we've listed all the celebrities on the back. And inside, we've got the leaflet there, as you've just seen, which has got the first verse of all the songs and those lovely illustrations. This is it, the very first tape, and that, if you remember the wording of the original challenge, is for Danielle Healy, who's been in the premature baby unit at St Thomas's now for 8 weeks and is going home today at 1 o'clock. So we're rushing off to St Thomas's. It's 11:30 now. We've got to be there at 1 o'clock if we're going to complete the challenge. Aylesbury to London, that's a tall order. The other 9,999 will be produced today, and they'll go straight to W.H. Smith's, who've agreed to take all the remaining copies. Let's go. I call very close. I don't think we're exactly going to quite make that 1 o'clock deadline, but it's jolly close. Oh, this is lovely. I'll tell you what St Thomas's have done this morning. Oh, great. They've arranged a party for mothers and their children who started off as premature babies in the baby unit here and who've now grown up to be healthy toddlers. Now, we have to find out where the healers are. Oh, there they are. Hi. Hello. Danielle. Oh, gosh, what a moment, eh? Welcome to the world, Danielle. Welcome to the world. It's great to see you all here. It has been the most extraordinary 3 days. There's a lot of very bleary-eyed people in the crowd. George Martin says he's very sorry he couldn't make it. He's actually asleep at the moment, and he deserves to be. But I'd just like to say the hugest thank you to everyone. And really, this is for 60,000 babies who are born premature every year, and hopefully, with the aid of this tape, we might begin to find out why. I'm sure you'd like to hear the tape. Yeah. I shall press play and hope it all happens.
To Bombay, a travelling circus came. They bought an intelligent elephant and Nellie was her name. One dark night, she slipped her iron chain and off she ran to Hindustan and was never seen again. Nellie the elephant packed a trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a trumpety trump, 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 trump. Nellie the elephant packed a trunk and trundled back to the jungle. Off she went with a trumpety trump, 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 Trump.